this is the Toto Sexy, right?
Yeah. And we shot all stuff too, didn't we?
Yep, I've got that.
I'm gonna call this just the red splatter. They put the red splatter underneath the south staircase. You know, sitting where it's gonna be indicated in the photograph. The top of the mezzanine, you have to make this a corridor that's narrow that goes right to the street. Whoa, stop. You're looking camera left, just right past the lens.
Partner Ricardo. Michael knows aesthetically about a picture, about a frame, about shooting a picture. The images, colors, architecture.
That's pretty good.
All that kind of stuff. He's got an innate knowledge of all those things, and just an extremely creative soul, you know.
You can see it in those sort of quiet moments. You can see him putting it together completely, almost with the soundtrack in his head.
Which camera is this? Area 36 frames.
From top to bottom, the vision is his.
Yeah, good. It's good.
He picks everybody. He'll pick everybody from the maid to the hitman. You're not going to just show up with somebody. He wants to see him. He wants to have a lot of selections.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to do them all in that order, please.
Okay, so that's very intimidating.
If anybody doesn't know it, the house we're building is based on a house, an actual house in Cuba that we scouted, and I had Gong Li and Colin there. So when you're seeing any of the photo storyboards, there's nothing approximate about it. It's the real deal.
When he scouts, he will see a vehicle that he likes. He will point out that car and say, "Get me that car." So you have to try to jump out of the van and stop him to get that car.
I'm liking this room, like everything about it.
We have the furniture from this house in the set. He was so taken by it, he just said, let's just do this. Let's see if we can get this furniture and use it for the set. And we did.
That's the guy clearing back, you're watching the mirror, in your own portable mode. Where's the very fun. Hey, Jim, make the curtain billow. Man, you're supposed to be the interior, lift it out, so you go. Okay, we'll leave it before.
See?
Wow house scale. You see this bathroom? Look at the tile. Of course, this whole house in 1937. Look at the porcelain inbuilt. Big old shower head.
We shot this film digitally, and we shot Collateral digitally, actually for two different reasons. Collateral was because I wanted to see into the night. For Miami Vice, yes, there's a lot of scenes that take place at night, but the primary reason for doing it had to do with what I wanted you to feel about daylight, about how light hits the water, how light hits these people, how intensely saturated and vivid everything you're looking at becomes.
This format has amazing depth of field. You can sort of see forever. You can see from 2 inches in front of your face to the horizon in this amazing deep focus. We established this high contrast, deep focus look that Mike already liked.
Yeah, deal goes down another time, another place.
There's something unique about these places. The color red won't look the same way. It won't make you feel the same. I don't care how it looks, it's how it makes you feel.
just like this when we come back.
Something we pursued was this very deep, dark definition in our clouds and in the sky. And Miami has very dramatic sky and weather.
Okay, we'll read that from here to here.
So some of the early testing were about how do we really bring that into a 3D quality on screen.
Meanwhile, it does not track.
You know, there are times you look at these images of the sky, and it does feel like you could reach out and touch the clouds.
You won't feel the same way in Los Angeles as it does in Miami. The way white is against the dark gray skies because a hurricane is one day away or just left and the weather's stormy. When people say that's too difficult, you can't do that, who says you can't? So then you start figuring out how to do that.
In the back seat here is where Michael will ride. He's able to watch the monitor, compose this shot, help us modify it as it's going. And he'll often sit on the back seat right behind me here and direct the operation. We're gonna have this helicopter behind me painted as a Miami-Dade police helicopter, going pretty low level right down the freeway. We've closed off a whole section of 95 right in the middle of downtown, so we'll be flying really low there. Okay, right, we're shooting our air stuff right now. Okay. The objective right now is to get him to stop on the north bank of the river instead of on top in the middle of the river.
Oh, he's coming in. I'm slowing down. Titty shot. That's a titty shot.
We have such a big variety of aircraft. We've got police helicopters going down the freeway in Miami at the height of the streetlights. We've got Gulfstream jets. We've got this new Atom airplane that hasn't been seen on screen before. We're taking off from a really, really short dirt strip that we're building for the movie in the jungles of the Dominican Republic. I believe a director, in my mind, he's got a right to ask for anything because he's not a pilot, he's not an aerial coordinator. That's why he hires pros like us. Go back like this and hold that in the beginning, because part of my job is to say no when we've reached a safe limit, but then creatively come up with an idea that I can use to get the shot.
It's a gyro-stabilized camera system. It is the world's premier stabilized camera system, and what it does is it takes out all the vibration and the motion of the helicopter and gives you a perfectly level platform for the cameras. The horizon doesn't roll on you.
If there's something he wants, he'll bring it in from, you know, if it's a car from Italy, he'll bring that actual car in. And if it's a certain gun from Germany, he'll bring that actual gun in.
None of the stills. You gotta come around for the swing.
Okay.
Okay? And then who Colin hit and what Colin hit coming down in
Keep
here.
down with it. Okay. I'm not really interested in action just for the sake of action. It's always dramatic conflict, and that usually means making it as real as you can.
Larry will call you in the AM about quantity and money, time and place.
The Aryan Brotherhood have these huge sniper rifles. They shoot a mile straight without dropping. I've read some things about it. When people have been hit by it, it's horrible.
That's an exit. I started here. One.
What Michael's trying to do here is just show the authority of the ammunition that's being used. It's a horrendous thing. The shell's about that big. It's a mammoth. Well, that one we took out to the range and actually shot it with real .50 caliber bullets to get the look of the reality of what would happen. That's an actual round going through the car. headrest was there, the headrest is gone, and that's just from one shot. Just that we wanted to see what a real 50 does to a car.
Here's what's going on. And everybody's got photo storyboards. Extremely crowded room. It's a lot of foreground bodies. He sees the thing happen. There's a Steadicam. It's contrived to take him past girls in silver dancing on top of that one, that one, that one, that one. He's struggling to see, so he's moving, trying to see where Neptune and the girl went because the room's real crowded.
I think what interests me is when a conflict presents itself in physical action and becomes very violent. My interest is in locating the audience within Crockett in these circumstances.
3 trucks, move there now.
And these circumstances are lethal. I mean, it's about bringing you there. And if I could bring audience and make them feel like I am there, this is happening. And that's what it's all about.